Thank you, Mr. Poilievre. Chuck Shing with the Canadian Press.
Canadian
do you have
Press.
any concerns that the province may push back regarding this being viewed as a curb on their jurisdiction in hospital settings, and how do you plan to react to that if there is pushback from the provinces? Thank you.
They might. The NDP and Trudeau are equally radical on these questions, but I'd leave it up to British Columbians. Do British Columbians believe that someone should be allowed to smoke crack, meth, and bring machetes into hospitals right next to patients who are trying to recover from cancer or a heart attack? Or do they believe in my common sense approach that would ban the drugs, stop giving out tax-funded opioids, and instead invest in treatment and recovery to bring our loved ones home drug-free?
That's a good answer.
Thank you. Next question.
Hey, Ethan Sawyer, CBC News. Federal Conservatives have been skeptical of the billions in taxpayer money backstopping electric vehicle manufacturing. Would you cancel these investment tax credits?
We always look at Justin Trudeau's many promises and we judge them not on what he says, but what actually happens. My platform will axe the tax, build the homes, fix the budget, and stop the crime. And it will also reform our tax system to bring home the hundreds of billions of dollars of jobs, businesses, and opportunities that Trudeau's radical policies have driven abroad. We will bring home powerful paychecks by green-lighting major projects with faster approval times.
Yeah.
We will approve major resource projects in this country rather than bringing in the resources from dirty dictators.
That answers the question.
We will cut taxes in small businesses for job creators, and we will allow Canadians to pay less and bring home more. Thank you.
In other words, instead of it taking 15 years to get a mine done, it'll be 3 to 5 years.
Will the Poilievre government cancel the effective raise in capital gains tax?
Yeah.
There isn't one right now. So we're going to see what Justin Trudeau again has promised something.
Is proposing.
He looks like he's backing down. He's taken the promise out of his budget, and with only a month to go, still no legislation. So what we know is that whenever Justin Trudeau raises taxes, it's waitresses, barbers, shop floor, manufacturing workers who pay the price.
Yeah.
Remember, he said that he wouldn't raise taxes on the middle class. 80% of middle class Canadians are paying higher income tax than when Trudeau was first elected. He said his carbon tax would never go up more than 11 cents a litre. And now it's up to 17 cents, headed to 61 cents a litre. He said his deficits would never be bigger than $10 billion and they'd be gone in 3 years. Well, here we are, $600 billion and an inflation crisis later. That promise is in smithereens on the floor as well. I always find it interesting when the media comes to me and says, Justin Trudeau has promised a utopia. Are you going to remove his utopia if you get elected? Well, let's see this utopia first. So far, it has, the word utopia, ironically, in ancient Greek means no place. And no place has Justin Trudeau followed through on any of his promises. Justin Trudeau is not worth the cost, the crime, and corruption. And we will replace him after the carbon tax election with a Conservative government that will axe the tax, build the homes, fix the budget, and stop the crime.
Thank you. This will be the final question.
Sorry, Mr. Poilievre, the federal government has already approved BC's request to roll back the use of public drugs in public places, I believe, including hospitals. How does your proposed legislation differ on that front in terms of how does your policy differ in terms of addressing that issue in addition to what's already being done?
Well, first of all, it would ban the minister from ever granting decriminalization of hard drugs, illicit drugs, unauthorized drugs in hospitals. My worry is that Trudeau will do it again. Remember, when he first ran in 2015, he said it was all disinformation when we suggested he was going to allow hard drugs. Well, it turned out it wasn't disinformation. So now he has a request from Toronto, from Montreal, to decriminalize drugs in other places. And we believe that he will do that if he gets the chance. And we're saying we're not going to let him. We will not allow Justin Trudeau to decriminalize hard drugs, illegal, unauthorized, unprescribed drugs like crack and heroin in Toronto, Montreal, British Columbia, or any other hospitals across the country. Enough with the radical, wacko drug legalization. Let's get back to a common sense plan to ban the drugs, treat addiction, and bring our loved ones home drug-free. Thank you.